Good evening. Welcome to Eden Chapel United Methodist Church. I hope you had a great 4th of July celebration with friends and family and food today. And guess what? It's time for Theophilus. Let's see who's coming to visit us on the 4th of July. Hello, Charlene. What do you have there?
Oh, this is just something that I whipped up for you today. Would you like to try it?
Sure, I think so. What do you call this?
I call it freedom cake.
Freedom cake? It tastes just like angel food cake to me.
Well, angels would probably like eating some of my freedom cake.
Oh, and if you add some red strawberries and some blueberries on it, you would have a delicious red, white, and blue dessert for the 4th of July.
Well, that would be tasty, but it doesn't need strawberries and blueberries to be freedom cake.
But that would be perfect for the 4th of July celebration, to remind us of our independence and freedom here in the United States.
Well, I am truly thankful for this great country we live in and for the freedoms that we enjoy. But freedom cake is for people living in many countries all over the world.
Oh, I see. So why do you call it freedom cake?
Because it's made with only the whites of the egg, and it takes about a dozen eggs to make one.
Wow. It's beginning to sound more and more like angel food cake to me. Angel food cake is made with just the whites of the eggs, and it takes a lot of eggs to make one.
Maybe so, but this is freedom cake.
But how does that make it freedom cake?
Well, it's because of this story out of the Bible in Matthew 11. See, one day Jesus was talking to his disciples and some people, and he told them that if they were weary and burdened, then they should come to him because he would give them rest.
Oh, I see. So when things aren't going so well for us, we should turn to Jesus and remember that he loves us. So is that why you call it freedom cake? Because we are free to come to Jesus and share in God's love?
Well, not exactly. It's because of what else Jesus said then. He said, I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. That's why I call it freedom cake, because Jesus wants to take away our heavy, burdensome yokes. So that's just like my cake here.
Because you take away the heavy egg yolks before you make the cake?
Exactly. That's why I call it freedom cake, because it doesn't have any yolks. And Jesus wants to be free from our heavy burdens by taking our yokes away. Though I'm not sure what he's going to do with all those yolks. I do have a cookie recipe that uses a lot of eggs. Maybe I should give that to Jesus to use. It's the least I can do, considering that Jesus gave his very life for us.
Charlene, those are two different things. You're talking about the yolk in an egg spelled Y-O-L-K. But Jesus was talking about a yoke that goes on an oxen so they can be controlled and do heavy work. That's spelled Y-O-K-E. However, though, you may not spell very well, but you've got a pretty smart message there.
I do? Why, thank you.
You see, people back then had a lot of religious rules to follow. So instead of feeling the joy of the Lord, they had fear and worry and guilt about doing everything that was expected. That happens to people even today.
I see, but Jesus made it simple. Just love God and love one another.
Exactly. Trusting in Jesus gives us the freedom to truly rejoice in the Lord.
Well, I guess there's just one thing to say to those people who don't take Jesus' advice and come to him for rest.
So what's that?
The yoke's on you. Actually, Jesus would probably like it better if instead we told them just how much God loves them. And speaking of rest, I've enjoyed my break, but I need to be going now. I've got more cakes to bake. So long, and enjoy your freedom.
Happy 4th of July. See you later. That concludes our message for this evening from Thoughts from Theophilus. Remember, tomorrow morning we will have worship in our sanctuary at 11 o'clock, and we will be recording our worship and post it after lunch on Sunday. Don't forget, be safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your evening.